by having a thick layer of mulch on your garden, the life in the soil doesn't go dormant. And by keeping some things growing in your soil, it also helps that life in the soil. And you'll just be that much further ahead when it comes time to plant in the spring. And I think it's pretty cool to come out here and have a couple dozen plants growing. Knowing how cold it's been, knowing that we've had sleet and snow and ice. Get out of there. Oh, good boy. It's 62 degrees outside. Don't get lulled into thinking that winter's over yet. Let's dream of spring and what we can plant. On a beautiful winter's day, Riley and I wanted to come out and just hang out in the garden. He said we could talk about the life in the soil, we could talk about different mulches, or we could just dream about gardening this spring. Let's check out these little seedlings. And where yesterday we only had 1 or 2 sprouts up, and they're getting big enough you don't have to have a real close-up. Once things start germinating, they really start growing quickly. If you look right here, some of these leaves got frozen, but we got brand new growth coming on these beets. And that's okay, because we're going to let that go to seed. This kale, I cut most of those leaves off before it got real cold. It doesn't even know it got cold. And that seed beet, standing right on up. Uh-oh, is that Mama Cat? I think Mama Cat's gonna come help us. But don't be lulled into the fact that it's warm right now. We still have another month or so of winter, and it's forecast to be real cold for another little spell. I'm just coming out, sitting here on the raised bed, enjoying the plants. First night we haven't had to cover anything. But really, this is why we do it. That way you can come out and have fresh greens in the middle of the winter. And even at -2 degrees below zero, with minimal covering, we got seeds that sprouted. You can do this too. And right now is the perfect time to get your seed catalog out, get a couple nifty things ordered. It's almost time to start putting them in the ground. If you want to get your containers going, right now is a good time. And really, once you're in the habit of covering and uncovering, it's not a big deal. All this is costing me is just a little bit of my time. About 2 minutes in the evening and 2 minutes in the morning. If we can eat fresh, and I've already eaten quite a bit off of these, it's very much worth my time. You can do this too. Yeah, I need to open that door. It's already 90 degrees inside of there. You know, back to why we do this. Not only does it taste good, but it just shows you can grow all winter long. And this is coming into our 4th year with something growing in this garden continuously. So part of it is I'd like to see if we can't just keep going, but part of it is to show just what's possible. Obviously, I'm not feeding myself daily out of this garden, but with a little extra work, with the techniques I've shown, you really could. It's the best place in the world to be. Out in your garden, even in the middle of winter. Remember, till next time, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and God bless you. Come on, let's plant.
Let's go plant garden.